A very good Wednesday morning. Happy hump day to everyone out there. Landon here with you to bring you your latest weather and night forecast, courtesy of none other than On Target. Getting a look out there, folks. It's a chilly start for us yet again. We have got clear skies across the region. High pressure located right here to our north is going to continue to turn in that northerly wind component, keeping temperatures comfortable yet again today. With that being said, this area of high pressure is going to swing off to the east as we work throughout the day. That's going to open up the door for some of this high-level cloud cover to advance in and take over here as we work throughout the day. So by the time we finish up today, we work into this afternoon especially, we should be looking at a bit more cloud cover working into the region. That will continue overnight and on into the Thursday time frame as well. Let's get a look across the region. WRUS Skycam, Chris McGinnis Country down in Russellville, overlooking 431 North there. I got some commuters on the route out there early this morning. And taking a look over the Sexton Bin Builder Skycam, folks, we have left our night vision on. Take a look at the beautiful, immaculate view, the masterpiece of the stars just spread out across the sky there. A wonderful testament to the clearing skies and radiational cooling that has taken place here across the entire region. Take a look and we'll give you a view of what's unfolding here, but it is another chilly start for us. Mid and upper 40s across the region. Same message as what we've been delivering here over the past few days. You might want some long sleeves on, maybe a jacket for the early morning commute or for the kiddos at the bus stop. It is a jacket in the morning, short and tee afternoon kind of weather forecast that we're going to continue to be dealing with here for the foreseeable future. Getting a look here at the latest surface map across the entirety of the continental U.S., high pressure maintains control just to the north and west of our region. You will note the red outline there across the Central Plains over towards the Ozarks. Folks, they've been getting hit by repetitive weather makers, bringing boatloads of water to the region, and they've been dealing with heavy rain and flash flooding as expected to continue yet again today. But across our neck of the woods, we look to remain on the quiet side of things, all right? So let's jump over here and let's talk about what's going to be unfolding for us here across the region. Keep your eyes on this area of high pressure as it noses east over the Appalachians in eastern Kentucky, because as that does so, as we work into this evening, you will note what's going to open up here is this area of low pressure and this wave approaching from the west. We just mentioned where all that flooding and heavy rain is going to be occurring throughout today into our Thursday. Cloud debris off of this low, remember counterclockwise flow, it's going to push that high-level cloud cover over into our direction. And with high pressure pressing to our east, low pressure approaching from our west, we're going to warm up a few degrees as we work throughout our Thursday and Friday, thanks to winds turning out of the south as a result. With a little bit more moisture content, that is also signifying a bit of that cloud cover that we're going to be dealing with. Speaking of that cloud cover, we can get a look here across the region. We'll give you the short-term model guidance, and again, loads of sunshine this morning. But as we work into this afternoon, but especially this evening, into the early morning hours of our Thursday, look at all this high-level cloud cover that's spreading across the region here from the west, okay? So clouds will be on the increase from roughly early to mid-afternoon on, continuing throughout the overnight on into our Thursday, as you can see here. Now again, folks, this isn't going to be a low-hanging stratus cloud deck to where it's just going to be so thick no sun's going to get through. We look to have some high-level cloud cover allowing for some of that filtered sunshine to come in here. But if nothing else, it should keep a little bit of a cooler feel out there in the great outdoors. Temperature-wise, not going to be too bad whatsoever. This afternoon, we're going to climb right up to the mid and upper 70s again. But then, folks, as we mentioned, with high pressure to our east, low pressure to our west, encouraging that southerly flow across the region. We're going to work into Thursday afternoon. We're going to be right around the 80-degree mark. And then we're going to get into our Friday, folks. It's going to be even warmer. By lunchtime, we're going to be at the 80-degree threshold. We'd be creeping up towards the mid-80s as we work throughout the Friday time frame. The good news, though, to come along with that is here over the next 48 to 72 hours, the dew points are going to remain in a comfortable state. Upper 40s, lower 50s across the region all the way through today. Tomorrow, you'll know, we'll creep up to the upper 50s. And then, folks, as we get into our Friday, we're going to have a cold front approaching out of the north. And as it does so, we're going to get a little bit more of a soupier atmosphere. Low to mid 60s could be realized in the dew point front. You can see all this moisture gathering up right along the Ohio River, and just south of that by Friday afternoon, we're going to showcase why those dew points are starting to increase there. Keep your eyes on this area of low pressure here, this extending cold front through the Great Lakes region as we get into our Thursday, and then very slowly but surely as we work into our Friday afternoon, this is how the surface setup is going to appear. This low pressure system will be located right across southern Canada. A reinforcing area of high pressure is going to be trying to drive that front south, but folks, models are not in agreement. The Euro model wants to bring the cold front through with another reinforcing jolt of a cooler, drier air mass filtering in here as we finish out the weekend and get into the early days of next week. But it's also worth noting the GFS model just kind of hangs up the front right across the state of Kentucky, kind of creeps back to the north, bringing a little bit more moisture return, rolling into Sunday on into Labor Day. We could have a few stray showers or maybe even some widely scattered showers and a few rumbles of thunder. As we work throughout that time frame, we'll have a little bit better handle on this by the time we finish out the work week to give you for sure guidance throughout the long Labor Day weekend. But for the vast majority of us, we should stay dry with just the exception of a few hit-miss rain showers making an appearance there on Labor Day holiday. With that being said, here on Friday, with the cold front trying to make its way through and moisture gathering along the front, we might squeeze out a stray random rain shower or two to come along with that as well, all right? We'll put this into motion. We continue throughout the weekend that'll follow. Again, high pressure tries to build in here to the north. Below pressure to our south, again, as we get late into the day, Sunday on into Monday, you can see some of that moisture return with some widely scattered showers and storms. Sunday night on into our Labor Day. That's going to be worth keeping close eyes on here over the course of the foreseeable future. With that being said, folks, as we take a look at the rainfall forecast, we stay on minimal side of guidance. We're looking at anywhere from a trace, maybe a tenth of an inch here. Model guidance aren't in exact agreement, but they're keeping us dry for the most part. This isn't great news. We're going to have the latest drought monitor that's not going to be released until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, but we are definitely entering drought conditions, and with the outlook over the next week or two, it simply doesn't look like we're going to be getting much of anything. So obviously drought conditions are a concern with the current outlook of the forecast for us. Here's a full breakdown of your next 6-day weather forecast today. I think we'll struggle to hit the 80-degree mark. I think most of us will stay in the 70s. A bit more cloud cover this afternoon on into our Thursday as well, but with southerly winds taking over, low and mid 80s, threshold of temperature guidance there Thursday on into Friday, Saturday and Sunday as well on into our Labor Day, right there around the low and mid 80s. We might creep up to the upper 80s, a few of us there throughout our Labor Day. That'll be dependent upon exactly how far south that cold front makes it. That's going to wrap up your Wednesday morning hump day edition of your Weather or Not forecast presented by On Target. You all take care of yourselves.